Welcome to a show full of technical difficulties.
Hello again.
This never happens to us. No, never, ever. Okay, so excuse us for the delay. Apparently we had some internet trouble earlier and stuff is going wrong. But yeah, I mean, we have little time as it is. So we're going to focus on the important things, which is stuff.
And don't forget more stuff.
And more stuff. No, we're going to start with the news, which is usually done by Vladimir, but he's so busy that I don't think you could pry him away from his work with a crowbar. So what is there to talk about? So first of all, the XBLA version. Not a lot to talk about there, apart from it's there. We've celebrated it last time. It was an awesome show with Machina Supremacy. If you didn't see it, the recording is on our channel.
The burgers were great.
And the burgers were awesome. And so this is mostly why I'm looking forward to the release of the next game or DLC, because we're going to have burgers again. Excellent. Or when we go to PSN. Yes.
Burgers.
Which is another update that I personally can't say anything about.
But I'm going to mention it anyway.
There's somebody in the background talking. I don't know why she's doing that if she's not sitting in front of the camera like she should be.
Because
I'm
she
the production
can.
master.
Yeah. Anyway, we had a raffle last time. I hope, I know one of you got the shirts and enjoyed it very much, so that was nice.
It was Gabe. I saw him on Facebook. Dun, dun, dun.
Gabe, yes.
I think it
Gabe,
was
I remember, yes. There is also news on or information on the shipping front, and for that I'm going to ask our awesome producer in the background to step in front of the camera because she's handling that, so I'm not going to... There she comes.
Hello.
No, that's not. You need to lie.
I think I know how it.
No, just never mind.
You know, there's a camera and there's stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so for everybody who got a shipping update Kickstarter message, it's just a really quick update. It has all the information in it, so I will give you the quick rundown. I'm getting a lot of emails and lots of comments, well not lots, just a few of, where's our replacements? Oh my gosh. And that's totally fine, really normal, and I would really prefer if you guys come and ask about it rather than hold your questions inside, because you can always ask me any questions about that kind of thing. But our budget was cleared in February, and now we're just getting everything together to get our materials in that we need to ship to you. So obviously we can't ship your replacements to you if we don't have any materials to ship them with. This is including more protection, like a cardboard tube of some kind for the poster so it doesn't get smashed in like it did last time. Oh my gosh. Sent to you. But now we can officially say that it's we're just waiting on the materials now. Everything's been ordered and we're just waiting for the stuff to come in. And then we're not really waiting for anything like to go tier by tier or anything like that. We're just, if we have materials in and we can send your package, we will send it right away in no particular order. And I will send you an email letting you know when it. Yeah, so if I don't have headphones on, so I can like see it, so it doesn't really.
Okay, got other stuff.
You'll get an email from me when your package has been shipped, and again, like always, any questions or concerns or whatever, just email backers at BFG. Shh, guys. Email backers at bfgames.biz, and if you send it in German, Misha will answer you, and if you send it in English, I will answer you. I'm gonna leave.
You're almost smashing Sarah in the face with your elbow.
Sorry.
You know what? I'm leaving the picture. I'm too big for it anyway.
No, I'm done.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Sending me
No,
back onto the couch.
These goobers over here making fun of me while I'm doing the announcement. Enjoy.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, wonderful.
We're a fun crew here. It's very fun. It's awesome. We all love each other.
It's only the tip of the iceberg, in fact.
Yes, you have no idea. We're preparing for an office war right now, by the way. Yeah.
We could film that.
Or we
could film that.
Yeah,
By the
we
way,
could film the office war.
Emily, note down that we film and make a video of the office war.
Would anybody like seeing developers shoot each other? Not real, like we're talking about Nerf guns, obviously, but very fun.
But the hate is real.
We mentioned last time her big idol is Kerrigan, yes? So, or Kerrigan's idol is Sarah, whatever you want to. So, in any case. No, that's just my face when I laugh a lot. That's okay, Ben.
What?
Huh? He was asking if I was sunburned.
No, that's
And
not
also-
you're ginger.
Also because I'm ginger, yes. That, it just happens. Also, I think, Leonard, was it? You asked if the couch had been moved. Yes, I'm very sad about that because I no longer have my horns. But there you go, it was moved. Okay,
What is he talking about?
never mind. Questions. We're moving on to question time with Schmitty. So I give over to Schmitty and he can just go ahead.
Ask me question number 1.
I'll ask you question number 1. When will the next patch update for the PC version be?
Which one? I don't remember what it's
No, sorry. So when will the next patch update for the PC be?
So,
I know that.
the next patch update actually for the PC will be the Angry Owls DLC. We presented you some stuff about that last week. But the release date shifted from May to June because we want to sweeten up the stuff a bit more and make it look really nice. And I get my airship fleet. And I mean, we get nice new platforms that look like airships.
It's one of those rare cases where the designers get what they want.
Yeah, it was great.
It
I
really never happens.
was just bouncing around the company the whole time when I saw the first concept arts of it, and it was great. So yeah, stay tuned. Next time we can show you probably some juicy concept arts of the airships. Yeah, I think that's about it. Next question.
So I think you covered that already with the questions when the DLC will be out.
Yes.
So please tell me what comes after the DLC.
Well, the first part of this answer I already answered. Did I?
We did?
Did I?
When?
No. No? Didn't you?
Oh, yeah, oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a question I skipped.
Because I answered it already. I was
Exactly.
just wondering. So, what comes after the DLC? That will be obviously our next secret project, which will be, which is in the development right now on the design level of things. Second, we will probably relatively soon release a contracted title. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in stuff like that. We will do ports for other platforms, such as Shield, Linux, and maybe a WinRT. Let's see about that. So we're still picking there what our next port plans are, except the PlayStation Network and the Wii U port, which are confirmed pretty much. The next update on the Gianna Sisters game after releasing the Angry Owls DLC will be the Wheezy mode, which is our easy mode. We will deploy with the V version. That will most certainly go into the original version as well, so that the game is more accessible for players that are afraid of breaking their fingers. I know,
Or their gamepads.
or their gamepads, or both. Yeah, we know that happens from time to time. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy that I'm mostly gaming now at the PC. I remember when I was younger, I was throwing gamepads towards my TV. That was not healthy for the TV.
Yeah.
Well, I did this with my mouse on my PC, so...
Okay, but you have Titan cosmic powers that enable you, whatever. So, next question.
Next question. Concerning Rise of the Overlord DLC, will the new awesome soundtrack composed by Marzu and Chris Husberg be available for download for free or perpetual?
We have to check this with Marzu and with Chris Husberg, in fact. So we're not sure about the distribution for these, but we would like to do that actually. So we just have to wiggle around the legal edges of the song. legal business stuff.
Legal.
Which is thank you. Wonderful. I need that. Okay, so these were all questions actually. Do you have any other questions I can directly answer from the chat? So.
Not
yet.
Well, if you have questions, write them in the chat, and our producer lady will write them down, and maybe we can answer them later.
There is a question from Hamontel.
Where?
It's in German.
How you use the Steam keys for the costumes?
If I'm not mistaken,
it's on the forums, isn't it?
Yeah, there's on the forums. If you go on our forums, there should be es sollte eine Anleitung. Sorry for switching to German now. In unserem Forum wirst du eine Anleitung dafür finden, Hermann. Schau einfach danach. Ansonsten normalerweise müsste es so funktionieren, wie du auch Steam-Spiele unlockst auf Steam. Das heißt, oben kannst du halt Steam-Gift-Codes oder Steam-Codes eingeben und theoretisch müsste das auch funktionieren. Aber ich lehne mich da mal weit aus dem Fenster und behaupte das mal.
Is he asking for how to use the code in Steam? Or
Yeah, how you apply the code to unlock the costumes.
In Steam.
Oh, in Steam or
because if it's with the DLC, it's different than
okay.
Yeah.
But there is guidelines on the forums.
Yeah, they're on the forums.
So on the forums, there is an explanation on how to go about getting that done.
Werf einen Blick ins Forum.
Yeah.
Switching.
German.
What was that?
Yes.
Never mind. Yeah. Okay. So moving on.
Sorry, you look so intense.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't see. Mom.
So the next topic and the next thing on the list, something that some people probably have been waiting for, is our art contest. So we, as probably all of you know, we had an art contest. We had people send in submissions. You've seen those submissions because you voted for them. And as we explained, the top voted ones would be picked. And out of those, our creative department basically picked a winner. Now, we're going to review all of the submissions right now, just for people who haven't seen them yet, or
in no particular order.
In no particular order, nothing, don't take anything from the order we're showing them in, so let's just get the ball rolling.
Okay, and this one will be...
Number one.
They're not in any order on the sheet, just like what I'm pointing at.
Okay, this one's from Genesis Mendoza, I believe. Yes. There we go. That was in very manga-like style. I liked it, and I thought it was kind of funny that he made Punk Gianna into a prince.
Oh my god, you guys! I just realized that the shadow below them is the dragon.
You only now realize that? Okay. Yes, there's a dragon in this picture.
I'm so stupid.
Very nice. Okay, so next one is from Yun Seoka. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce that right. Yun Seoka. There we go. And
it's a cute Gianna.
It's cute Gianna, obviously, holding what she likes best, gems.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she doesn't kill. She incapacitates. No, that's even worse. Never mind. She does things to owls. And the next... Shut up. Next one by Sandra. No.
Sandra. Yeah.
Sandra? We have one. Oh yes, Sandra Greta. Greta? Sorry.
Oh, I love that one.
Very cute. Very cute.
It's so adorable.
Look at them. They look so sweet together.
Yeah.
Just Gianna's sisters.
And I'm not sure if the sweet look works for Punky though.
Yeah, this is the first time I've
It's
seen
lovely.
It's the first time I've ever seen Punk Gianna drawn without angry or
Yeah, the first time. Actually, that's true. The first time Punk Gianna doesn't look angry, except for a couple. Oh, never mind. Okay, next one. Andrew Hamblin. Go ahead.
I love it.
There she looks
I
angry
like
again.
I like the finger pointing fireball throwing thing. Pew pew. It reminds me of Tim.
Okay.
Do you not know Tim?
Oh yeah,
Monty Python.
yeah, right.
I hope everybody realizes it is. Next one is Sarah's picture.
Oh, that's
Or
funny.
maybe not.
Just give me a second to do this.
We're all
Sorry, guys.
learning. There we go, Sarah's picture. Yeah. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Sarah has been doing a lot of fan art for Gianna Sisters before, actually. So if anyone wants to see more of this, there is her webpage where you can find.
It's on Tumblr.
Tumblr. Look for Cotton Bun.
Yeah,
Bun.
look for Cotton Bun on Tumblr.
Yes. Okay. Very nice piece as usual. And the next one is from Samara Abraham. It's very cute. Yes, it's very cute. I love it.
Every time it pops up on my screen, I go.
Thank you, Garrett, for the link. Yes, and the next one is from Nick Kalmar.
I love this one.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
with
so
the-
feel
with
for the demon. I can so relate to this.
I like that especially because in the originally art done by Picomi, Gianna's doing all crazy stuff
Yeah.
with monsters, in fact, and don't taking the monsters actually seriously.
No, yeah.
No picture. And this is pretty much
This is
reflecting
exactly
Picomi's
that,
vision of Gianna Sisters. It's really cool.
I love the expression of the owl there. It's like, oh my god, doom is incoming. And then, do we have another one? The last one, Anastasia Reskova?
It's P. It's a P.
Peskova. Sorry, that's Emily's handwriting. I can't.
She
Yes.
can't do numbers too.
Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? Holy. Look at this.
I'm not going to comment.
Emily Brooke
I'm
is.
dropping the
There we
ball
go.
all over the place today. Jesus.
And here we have a very. Does she
I
have an
love
eye
this.
patch?
Yes, she got
She
an
has an
iPad
eye
there.
patch. Awesome.
Oh, this is so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
I like this one. It has a very Tim Burton kind of
Yeah,
feel.
it has this cathedral glass optic.
Like you could put that.
Awesome.
We could put that in the windows.
Well,
here,
when I saw it
actually.
first, I was like, if I had a cathedral, I would want to have that
This
in
is
one
my
of the
favorite
windows.
one. I love this one.
Yeah.
I think personally, this is my favorite.
If we ever build the Great Gianna Cathedral, this will definitely be in it.
So,
Okay, and so
the winner?
the winner picked from the top 3 voted by you guys. The winner selected by our art director and the art department and the team basically is.
Dum, 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 dum.
Super cool.
Okay, so this is Cotton Bun's picture, just in case anybody forgot.
Is the awesome art there?
It's very nice. It's very well done, and I know I was excited when she decided to join the art contest but in general they were really amazing artworks throughout. We had a lot of fun looking at them, and
I have a lot of new desks.
and Sarah has all of the pictures basically plastered over her desk.
We still should tell them which were the top 3 community
Yes.
picked ones.
Yes,
I think we owe those guys out there.
Yeah, so.
Yes.
And we have to say what they get. Do we have to say?
Yes, so now
Sure.
for what you actually get, we have some demonstration material here. And those of you who were picked, Emily will contact you through email to get your sizes and whatnot. So you have a choice, you have a limited choice of colors.
So we have grey.
We have gray,
we have
very nice.
blue,
We have blue, dark blue, obviously.
and the all-time favorite black.
And the all-time favorite black. This is the thing though, because it is so much of a favorite. If you need large or above in terms of size.
No, just large.
No. Oh, if it's
Just
if you
large.
need large, black is out.
Yeah, if you want a
small, medium, extra large.
I think it's just large that we are all out of.
Yeah.
And then medium and XL were like limited, but like if you need like XL or XXL or small in black.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to contact you about that. There will be details in that too. The top three, yes. So recap. That was who was it?
This one.
That's the Yun Seo. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. Anastasia.
And Sarah.
And Sarah as the winner, obviously.
The top voted for.
So yeah, this is the stuff the top three guys get, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So the shirt and on top of that, this messenger bag.
Yeah, you get the top three get a shirt and a messenger bag. Wait a second.
Everyone gets a shirt.
I don't think we said that, did we? So everybody who entered gets a shirt anyway. Sorry. Didn't mention that. And the top three get this messenger bag, and the top one obviously gets their artwork printed on a canvas, sent to them after all of us sign them, and it's going to be awesome.
Yay.
So yeah, thank you very much for all your submissions. Thank you for voting, and
thanks for decorating my desk.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, she has nearly all of them now at her desk. So
yeah, as much as I think there's no more room.
No, there isn't. I have this what was it with the stumped owl picture there from Goom. I have the two Jana Effect comics, and then all the fan art, and of course my Dirty Minds.
For next time, we should take a picture from that.
Definitely. At some point, we're gonna.
I'll take a picture of it after the show. Put it on Facebook.
Yes.
Awesome.
I think I have it.
Excellent. Okay. So that was it for that. We're going to be talking about some stuff next. Stuff. So, shall we start with the community suggested one? I believe it was.
So basically, it's discussion time.
Yes, it's discussion time. Don't we have a trailer? Oh, never mind. Video doesn't work right now.
Yeah, we have technical difficulties.
Anyway, it was a suggestion from the forums talking about something that made me a little sad. LucasArts was closed down by Disney.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
If we make a moment of silence.
A minute of silence. No, not
not a
but
minute,
like
a moment
of silence.
A moment.
Yes.
Okay, moment.
Okay, moment over. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, it hurts me actually a bit because the first PC game I ever played was on a real PC was LucasArts Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis.
Yeah.
And I loved that game, and
Yes.
I was always like, hey, when I'm big, I will work with them. I will work at their, and I will do these awesome point-and-click adventures. And I was scribbling little point-and-click adventures on paper back then. It was really funny.
Yeah.
Until I grew out of point-and-click adventures a bit. But
My first PC game was actually LucasArts X-Wing. That was my first game I played on a PC, on a proper PC. And
Monkey Island.
well, Monkey
Monkey
Island
Island,
came
yeah.
for me. It came after that. X-Wing captured me, and I played that to death, basically. And yes, as Fishbaits just pointed out, Raven released the source code for some of the games. But in general, your thoughts on what happened there? I mean, Disney acquired all of Lucas stuff. When? How long ago was that now?
It's not that long.
Seems like yesterday.
A few months.
A couple of months ago, basically. And they put everything on hold, which is pretty normal, and then just went straight ahead to close the studio down. From what I understand, there will be more Star Wars games, but they will be developed externally.
It's especially a shame because I was really hyped by Star Wars 1313, which was only recently revealed to be centered around Boba Fett, which is a character who deserves some stage light actually, and I really like this bounty hunter flair. It's just a shame that we never see the release of that. Well, I don't know if someone resumes the project.
Could happen. I did catch some news stories saying that it might still get developed at another place, but you don't know. And the thing is that, honestly speaking, from what we've seen from LucasArts in the past years, it's not really unexpected, though.
Yeah, I read an interesting blog today about that. This was totally clear as soon as Disney bought LucasArts. From one point, from the LucasArts side and from the Disney side as well, because Disney just basically it's the mine that they bought. You know, they bought the IPs, and they don't really need the studios because they want to do with the IPs. They want to use it in their way, and so they're basically doing that. So.
That's one thing, and another thing is that if we're quite honest, LucasArts hasn't put out a really good game in a long time, and Disney is, as much as they do good stuff, they are all about maximizing their profits, and so it was likely not really an option for them. Plus, as a personal opinion, Disney doesn't have a very good history with games, like in any case. I remember one of my teachers at the Art Institute used to work for what was the name of the studio? They were developing Pirates of the Caribbean online, and they were working with Disney, and they got shut down because of, I don't know exactly why.
Was that Relic?
No, it wasn't Relic. It was something P Paradox? No.
Propaganda?
Propaganda games, yes. And he used to tell a couple of stories on how basically Disney ran things with the studio, and it was not a pretty picture, honestly. So and they have they don't really have any connection to the gaming market. They think of it as merchandising, more or less. Like, if we can slap a brand on it, then it will sell.
So it's basically they give developers a very hard time developing for them.
Yeah. Pretty much. So, that much about Disney. But, so we had, there was 1313, there was also another title.
There was another Star Wars
game in
Force, anything?
Frontal Assault? Frontline Assault or something like that?
No idea, I forgot.
Yeah. Ben, what was that? Independence is the key for a game company's longevity? Independence and a very strong... First Assault, thank you, Ben. Independence and a very strong portfolio is what can give you longevity. Because just being independent means you're also very responsible for yourself, and there's no publisher to catch you if you fall down. And even if, obviously publishers sometimes don't catch you, but a bunch of times studio will get rescued by publishers. As much as we like to make them out to be the bad guys, they do help sometimes. They do. Any case, back to LucasArts. What was I going to say, actually? Yeah, the other title was First Assault. Do you think we're going to see any Star Wars games in the near future then? Do you think they will, just shove it off to another studio, or...?
Well, they bought the IPs in the end, right? So I guess they're going to work with it. I'm not 100% certain it will be in the gaming industry. And I think they're more into browser games, so not necessarily big titles, but maybe more like Facebook stuff or
probably because it's supporting
and using the IPs that they have in this way, I'd say.
Yeah. In the end, Disney is very, very protective when it gets to its IPs. They have an army of lawyers that sue you into the ground when you only gaze at them in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that progresses because you've also, like I said earlier, developers were not very happy with that. So at least that's my take on it. So they just released the source code of Jedi Academy and Jedi Outcast, which is not something you usually do in the gaming industry. We're a very protective bunch of our stuff.
Yeah.
So this is kind of interesting, and I'm betting that it will lead to some interesting. That will actually lead to some interesting fan-made stuff, because fans often come up with the most awesome things themselves.
They're true. Modding communities.
Modding communities, yes.
They will totally be on all over this stuff.
Yeah. So that's a nice development, I guess. I mean, and the thing is, as sad as it makes me seeing LucasArts go, or be crushed, in quotation marks, the guys who made all those great games that I remember playing from LucasArts,
I think they already moved away.
They have long since moved away.
I mean, lots of them are working over at Double Fine Productions.
Double Fine has swept up a couple of the guys. Then, I mean, Lawrence Holland hasn't done anything in ages. The whole X-Wing series is dead, and I don't know if it will ever get revived, which saddens me personally. Yeah, so a lot of the people that made all those games that I remember fondly, such as X-Wing, such as Indiana Jones, all of their old point-and-click adventures with Zack McCracken, Indiana Jones, Monkey Island, obviously. Those people were no longer there, and the people that were there were the people who made games like Star Wars Connect and the dancing game.
Oh my god, I love it. I don't even care.
I had a lot of fun torturing Shitty.
What's wrong with you?
Hilarious.
You know what? Oh, my Garrett agrees with me. He loves it too, and we can just love it together without anything. It's so great.
You know, Nico and I were playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. It was a wonderful evening. Everything went fine, and of course, how it is with those evenings, we got hilarious and silly during that. And I was like, yeah, nothing can shock me at all anymore about Star Wars. And then he dug up some of the songs from Star Wars Connect.
Which one was it? The first one I showed you, was that Han
Solo?
Han Solo was first, and then came the Hutt song.
The Hutt song.
The Hutt song. This is one Jabba the Hutt thing.
Oh yeah.
Like Jabba. Oh.
Excellent.
Okay, if you ever want to inflict major and royally pain on me and make me never talk to you again, show me another of these videos.
Nah, it's not that bad, but it was a very funny evening.
Yeah.
I was laughing a lot anyway.
Yeah.
And then other games they put out recently weren't really up to snuff either. So it's sad to see them go, but the talent from there will be swept up. It will happen, and they will make games again. It's just a question where and when and with what IP.
And nothing Kinect related, I hope.
Nothing dance related, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have to say, to the defense of the game, that was, according to many reviewers, the only fun part about it, even when it pained me, music-wise.
What? Sorry, I only...
The music of Star Wars Connect is a pain in the ass, but the dance part was the most fun part of the game, actually, according to many reviewers. Yeah. Because everything else sucked simply.
Yeah, I mean, the dance part was pretty much just... What are these? Just dance. And slightly less good, I guess. But, just that.
Hey.
Sarah, you're supposed to smile.
Why?
It says thunderous. Okay, I wasn't supposed to smile. Anyway.
I don't know.
So there was what else? were we supposed to talk about anything else?
PAX East.
PAX East. Right. Oh yeah, there was that.
so wonderful, a wonderful story about that. So, I'm a very, very huge Blizzard fan. Yeah, I wanted to work there actually, and yeah, you know, and you know how I was telling you last week when it was like Sony on its press conference announcing Blizzard back on stage, and I was disappointed. And yeah, then they said, yeah, we have something new for you on PAX East, and I was like, do they announce something big, something really, really big? And I was like, come on, Blizzard, tell me. And then there's this dude on stage, which is obviously not really representative, I guess. Is repeating himself twice or thrice so that everyone understands what he's talking about. And it's Blizzard's Hearthstone, which is a card-playing game without the cards. You can play online. And I was, in the first moment, totally disappointed because I was expecting something grand and magnificent. To Blizzard's defense, I have to say, maybe it is fun. I have to try it out. But since I left World of Warcraft a year ago, this was again, disappointing for me. What are you thinking about this card game?
I prefer not to think about it. No, I don't mind. It's like I have a not so good opinion of Blizzard. I respect them for what they do. They do a couple of things very, very well. Like they polish things very well. For example, like something other publishers could really learn from. And they had an awful huge stroke of luck with the in the MMO market with World of Warcraft. Not just luck, obviously, but you know. But the thing that really bugs me about Blizzard is that, and this basically confirmed that, it's like I haven't seen anything of their own ever.
It's
I've
magic.
seen.
It's magic. The card game.
This is magic, and then slap World of Warcraft on it.
Yeah.
With a little bit of spiced up stuff added to it. Warcraft was Dune 2, just made better. I don't doubt that it was better, but you know, it was the same thing. The IPs are mostly like 2/3 of them are ripoffs, which have since developed into something of their own, which is great because that's what Blizzard does really well. They take something and they make it good. But original ideas, never seen them. And then when they were saying, "Oh, we're announcing something new and totally awesome," and then it was a card game with World of Warcraft slapped on top of it. I was like, "Yeah, well, that's pretty much what I expected."
Yeah, but I think people are expecting that from Blizzard. I mean, for me, it's okay. I love the cheese and stuff.
It's not a bad thing necessarily. It's just not something that.
And I guess we can fill a whole discussion about this. There's a nice Jimquisition from Jim Sterling about innovation actually and how innovation hurts the industry even. So
wait, I've seen that too, and it's about innovation for innovation's sake.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, fun.
Just saying.
Okay.
Anyway. No, it's good. Like I said, Blizzard is a great studio in many ways. It's just that
I like the cheese. The cheese is good.
Some of the things they do just don't mesh with me very well. But that's fine. That's okay.
I like cheese.
I might have worked there, at one point, but history turned out different. But Hearthstone. So yeah, it wasn't big.
So I was disappointed.
What else? I mean, that wasn't the only thing.
Yeah, right. What else?
He wrote it down.
Yeah. We saw in PAX East new stuff to Elder Scrolls Online. So they released a couple of videos around the PAX too. So just look it up in the internet. Looks pretty decent already. I mean, I have a 1-year voyage through many MMOs behind me since I crashed down on Star Wars again. I pretty much love it. But I think they're working on something really decent. So Bethesda is not working itself on the title. Bethesda is the publisher for the title, and got a bunch of great guys now working on that thing. So if you're interested in the Elder Scrolls and in multiplayer online gaming, you should keep that thing in mind. What else do we have there? Oh yeah, The Last of Us. That's a title where you are longing for, actually.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, because it's from the same developers as Uncharted, and I'm a big fan of the Uncharted series. So as they introduced it as interactive storytelling, and I'm a huge fan of it. So I'm pretty curious to see what Last of Us will bring. And I really love the setting.
Yeah, that's true. They're going a very, very fresh and very cool approach towards the post-apocalyptic zombie infestation setting. So it's not zombies at all; it's mushrooms, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It's something.
I haven't spoiled myself too much, but something.
Yeah. So that is one of my faves. So what else with that? The DuckTales game. I guess Sanders would be mad at me if I not mention the DuckTales game. Disney is releasing a new a remake of the famous DuckTales game, and it looked gorgeous. It was looking solid and really good platform action. So go for it.
I can't read anything in the chat, but I'm guessing oh my Garrett just screamed DuckTales.
Yes,
with a heart.
Yes.
With a heart.
Excellent.
Yeah. That was one title I was really amazed about it. One title I was paying particular attention to is Luftrausers. I don't know if you have seen Luftrausers. It is a cute little. It looks Flash-esque actually. It has a very distinctive and a very well-rounded art style, and is basically you can say, how can I describe it at best? It's a 2D flying shooty game. Which has a really cool interface. I was really amazed how they handled HP in that game. So if you want to go into game design, probably a good title to look at when it comes to interfaces. So basically, it's about a World War-esque setting, something like that.
There's a link.
Game. Oh, there's even a link. Wow.
Thunderous provides.
Free offers. Thunderous provides. Yes, as always. Thanks again. And I really was blown away when I saw the trailer for that thing. So just check it out. If it's your kind of game, go for it. What else do we have? Transistor, the follow-up title from the guys who made Bastion.
Yes, I remember.
That looked pretty good.
Interesting, definitely looks interesting.
I wasn't getting all the details really. It was just a blast looking at the stuff they made already. Oh yeah, and some things of a bit more retro perspective I like very much is Shovel Knight and Super Time Forces. Shovel Knight actually is a Kickstarter. I don't know if it's over already or not, but I would definitely support that one.
Shovel Knight?
Yes.
Shovel.
It's a 16-bit-esque little game. Love it. And the last game on my list here, I was amazed about is Super Time Force, which is an 8-bit-esque, great-looking game. And both titles are very much a proven point for me that you don't need super expensive graphics, but an eye for rounded art style and cool design principles to make great games. Yeah. So. I was really impressed.
One game. Sorry, keep going.
No. I'm done actually. So that was my list on PAX.
One game that just recently came to my attention because it only started recently. Also a Kickstarter, by the way. Camelot Unchained. Anyone?
Follow-up of Dark Age of Camelot.
More or less,
those guys, right?
the guys, or one of the guys, and a couple of other guys who made Dark Age of Camelot. If anyone remembers that, before MMOs were big. There was Dark Age.
I think it was one of those games who really pushed for MMOs in the first.
It did. It was one of the games that actually helped set the stage for World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
It's like because a lot more people started playing, and and I played that starting with the beta, and I loved it. It was the first I played Ultima Online a long time, but more casually in quotation marks.
They were very great in this realm versus realm.
And yes, and I haven't seen a better realm versus realm combat since.
Yeah, well, because they weren't
well, I mean,
there was Warhammer Online at
Warhammer
some point,
Online,
but we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, and there was Guild Wars 2 actually, which wanted to. It's not really realm versus realm. But it's the same principle. You have three competing sides, more or less.
Yeah, but I think you can't compete what you can do in Guild Wars 2 with what you what you were able to do in.
No. Like I said, it's not. It hasn't been done well again, and so I'm really hoping that they can pull it off because it was awesome fun back then. The the raids and the keep raids and everything that went on there.
I have to admit, I played only once for 15 minutes, and this wasn't a beater. And I stopped playing it actually because my internet connection back at home sucked so badly at that time, so that I was like, "Why it's lagging so much? Oh, screw you." Yeah. And after a couple of years later, everyone's saying, "Hey, this game is so awesome. Why didn't you play it?" And I was like, "Sorry, my internet was bad."
Truth be told, it wasn't for everyone because back then that was another thing. MMOs were still grind fests. I mean, Dark Age of Camelot in particular was.
I played Korea Grinders.
Oh,
I don't know what Grindfest feels like.
Oh yes, I've played those too. But
okay, good.
For Western standards, Dark Age of Camelot was actually a Grindfest. Yes. And well, I'm hoping they're not going to go that way again because that would be awful.
Just focus on what was great and.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's my recent announcement. Very nice. I was very happy, and I backed it, and apparently we backed it too.
Yep.
We did.
We as Black Forest Games backed it. Yes.
Cool.
Did you? We want to help.
Nico, you backed it?
I backed it. Yes.
Thanks for telling me that we backed it.
I did. I did tell you. You just forgot.
You did not tell me that. Okay, whatever.
I did not. Anyway. Okay, so
this is what marriage feels like, by the way.
Yes. Okay, were there actually any questions? I haven't been paying close attention.
Yeah.
No.
Just discussion.
Just discussion.
But I have something to say. If I can
You have something to say? Okay.
Something fun for us all.
Ah, yeah, Ragnarok Online. Yeah. I never made it with my assassin pass level 85.
Can I get in here somehow?
Just
squeeze over here. Probably.
Fit.
Let's do the squeezing.
I'll fit.
No, he's still place. See,
I'll fit.
see, it's working.
Okay, so we are thinking about organizing a big multiplayer session with the devs at BFG and you guys, hopefully. We are looking for, feedback. If you guys want to do it, if you guys think it'd be awesome, which game you'd like to play with us, etc. I'm not sure when we'll do it yet. We just want some feedback from you guys first before we go into the planning process of it. So if you have any comments or anything like that, you can post on the forums on the bi-weekly live show topic or on Facebook or whatever, which games we Old Republic, first.
Ken wants to play Old Republic.
Any suggestions would be great, and we think it'd be a really fun time for us to kind of hang out with you guys while we kind of get ready for our next project. Yes. So it'll be kind of cool. I'm gonna leave now. Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, also, the next BFG project, the Kickstarter project.
Can't say anything about that yet.
We can't answer that question. But
so don't.
we want to do a Kickstarter project in the future.
Yeah.
We will be doing a Kickstarter project in the future, but we can't answer that specific question. But you will probably know the answer to it on Monday. So I'm going to leave now.
Okay, and we have room again.
Are we going to leave too, or did we forget anything?
No, I think we're actually. Are we at the end? Okay.
We are at the end.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end. Sorry.
Excellent. So that was it for this week. Congratulations and thanks again to all the fan art contributors. Also, I would encourage everybody out there who can draw to keep doing awesome fan art because we love it. We plaster the walls in our office with it. Obviously, you won't always get a bag or a canvas print, but you can be sure that you brighten Sarah's day at least.
Yes.
And probably everybody else's too. So thank you very much for watching. No cosplay this week? No. When is the cosplay happening?
We didn't decide.
Wasn't it something with the PlayStation Network release?
Yes.
For the PlayStation Network release. Yes.
So Emma's getting blonde again?
And I need an owl costume.
I don't know.
I don't want to cut my hair, so I'll just get away.
Regarding the question about the decorated office with the fan art, yes, Sarah will take pictures and she will post them. So, and we can also put them on Facebook. Yes.
On Facebook,
And Sarah and Emily are cosplaying the Blues Brothers.
We kind of are.
If you went home today, we could have done it.
Yeah, sort of.
Sunglasses are missing, so.
Sunglasses are missing, yeah. Anyway, but so cosplay for the PlayStation Network release. And for the next live show, we will probably have something very new to talk about. Probably. Maybe, But anyway, so stay tuned and thank you for watching and we will see you out there.